the driver options button. When you see that it's orange, that means that there needs to be things that are done within your logs to check that need to be modified or updated. So we will press this driver options button. Right here, once we get into the driver options button, you'll see that there's two buttons that are orange. You have unidentified driver and review logs. First, we will address the unidentified driver. By pressing unidentified driver, these are events in which the vehicle has been moved without someone being signed into the log. So take, for example, today on 9:30 at 7:43, we have an unidentified driver event. If you have not moved this vehicle at the time, you can go ahead and highlight this and reject this. This will be sent back to the dispatch office, the safety office, and from there we'll be able to annotate it and say that if a mechanic has moved the truck within the yard, or the truck has been moved to a local Volvo dealership to get repaired, and we can make those annotations on the back end. Once we're done here, we'll press done. Now we have several options. We can either certify the grid, certify your logs, or just go back to the main home screen. Our next option is review logs. Once we review our logs, from here we'll be able to certify our logs and double check our logs and certify them as well. Remember, to certify, when you certify a log, it tells you you are basically signing those logs and stating that they're correct. So since we have not logged in the past couple of days, we need to certify each individual day of the logs. So you'll see today's 9/23. Press certify, enter your password, press done, and press agree. And this will certify the logs for 9/23/2019. Now I'll show you the next date of logs that you can certify, which shows 9/24. You can highlight this to if you need to make any changes. Press certify. Read what it says. Certify the following date. I here certify that my data entries and my record of duty status for this 24-hour period are true and correct. Now look at this date again. Certify. Enter the password. And when you certify, it's basically you signing your log stating that those logs are correct. You need to certify your logs when a 24-hour period's been completed. If you have an unidentified driver event and you accept it, this event will be added to your logs and will mess up your time. So the best thing to do is highlight it and press reject. If you press reject, it will not impact your time. If you press accept, it will impact your duty status as well as your driving time. So go ahead and press reject and inform dispatch about you pressing reject, so that way we can clear it up on the back end. You'll see that this screen now is no longer orange. But if we click on this driver options, you'll have these options: unidentified driver, missing data, or review logs. If you have requested to repair logs or correct logs, you can actually press this button to request logs from either your mobile device or from any type of edits that dispatch has done, and they will send them to you. You can also press diagnostics or press roadside inspection. We'll be hitting roadside inspection at a later point. If you need to take an exception due to weather, emergency, or something along that lines, you will go ahead and go into exception and review all these different options, okay? And press OK. That completes the driver options.